welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make better than Starbucks bacon egg gruyere bites using turkey bacon. Yes, better than Starbucks. Let's get started. First, I'm going to need a dozen eggs, so it'll be perfect for 2 people to have 2 egg bites for 5 days. Next, you will need 6 ounces of cheese. I'm using this cheddar gruyere that I got from Ralph's. Now, this is just cheddar with gruyere notes, but you can honestly use any kind of cheese that you'd prefer. Next, you'll need some bacon. Now, you can use regular bacon, but I personally am going to be using turkey bacon, and I got this one from Costco. Lastly, you're going to need cottage cheese. No, you cannot substitute this. You absolutely need cottage cheese because this is what gives the texture that you're looking for in the egg bites. I've used full fat, but today I'm going to be using fat-free. And again, do not skip this, please. First things first, fry up your bacon until it's crispy. If you have an immersion blender, I would recommend cracking your eggs in a large measuring cup. Otherwise, crack them in a blender because this will make transferring so much easier later on. All right, now time to add 1.5 cups of cottage cheese to your eggs. I got this immersion blender / food processor set by Cuisinart from Costco. I highly recommend this as it's so easy to shred cheese. It takes literally like 5 seconds to shred this block of cheese. If you're looking for something similar, I will link it down below for you, but highly recommend. I am going to now get my blender, or this is where you would get your blender. I'm gonna add like a handful of the cheese, and then I'm gonna add a nice healthy pinch of salt. So we've added the cheese, added all the cheese, cottage cheese, all the cheese to our eggs. So now we're just gonna go ahead and blend it. So like I said, you can use a blender. I'm gonna use my Immersion blender because I love this thing. So just be careful if you have one. Last time I made a huge mess. So it's okay if the consistency isn't completely smooth. You can kind of see on this side there are little bitty chunks of the cottage cheese. That's okay because when it bakes, it's gonna kind of all melt together and be so delicious. All right, so now that our egg mixture is done, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the bacon. I also preheated my oven using the steam bake option. Now, if your oven does not have a steam bake option, no big deal, don't freak out. You can actually put a pan with water in the oven, but I'm baking it at 350 on my steam bake option. And then I'm just gonna chop these. This is a time if you're interested in adding more to your egg bites, like, you know, vegetables, green onion, mushrooms, peppers, whatever. It was really convenient to make these in a large glass measuring cup just because of this part here. So I'm only gonna fill them up about 1/4 of the way. So once you placed the eggs about 1/4 way into the pan, you'll go ahead and add some cheese. Just a nice little sprinkle into each individual cup. Once you sprinkle the cheese, go ahead and add some bacon into it. And then, like I said, if you have other vegetables, you can add them in here right now as well. So once you place the bacon and the other goodies that you want in here, you're gonna just go ahead and fill the cups again with the eggs. So the egg mixture, so then you'll make it about 3/4 of the way filled. Right, so I did have some extra of the bacon and the cheese. Okay, so we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until cooked through. I'm using the steam bake option. I know not every stove has the steam bake option, but that's okay. Just cook them all the way through. And just like that, they are done. I did let them cool for about 5 minutes. And let me tell you, the silicone baking pan makes it so easy to pop these bites out. I will say this is such an easy and delicious meal prep or snack prep, and they are so much better than Starbucks, I promise you. But I hope that you guys enjoy these just as much as I do, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that like button and share this recipe with anybody you think would love these.